Our journey continues. We leave Oban behind and head into the Sound of Mull on our way to Tobermory. Dramatic scenery, a sense of calm, and that unique freedom only the sea can give.
Wow, this boy? Look! Here.
Oban is a busy port. Hundreds of mooring buoys, ferries that wait for no one, fishing boats waving along, and commercial ships going about their business. Getting out feels like a choreographed dance where every move matters. To keep things running smoothly, or at least to minimize the chaos, Oban has a code of conduct. It's not mandatory, but it's wise to follow it, so everyone on the water plays to the same rhythm. For sailboats like us, the advice is clear. On departure, cross the main fairway first, then head out outside the channel, keeping to port. Unusual, yes, since starboard is the norm. But this way, the big commercial vessels, with far less rooms to maneuver, have the space they need. Rounding the trip of Carrera, we get our first audience, a group of seals, some sunbathing on the skerries, others popping their heads out of the water, as if to check us out, or perhaps to wave us goodbye. Sailing between Carrera and Mull always feels special. I can't quite explain why, but here the balance is just right. Strong enough winds, yet calm waters. The dream of every sailor. At least until we reach the Sound of Mull. Enter the Sound of Mull, the wind shifts hasten, just like it did in the Sound of Isla. But on a hunter without a backstay and with tight-angled spreaders, we can't ease the mainsail fully. The solution? Keep the wind on the quarter instead of dead aft. With plenty of room around us, we dive back and forth, the wind driving us on, speed building with each run. You can see here how, despite the following wind, the boat hills quite hard. We are slightly over-canvassed, but it's not the moment to reef. The forecast promised the wind will ease. So we grit our teeth and trust it. In the meantime, the sailing becomes highly technical. Every move matters to avoid an accidental gaffe. In these conditions, you can't rely really on the autopilot. It always reacts after the fact, responding to the boat's movement. A human helmsman, on the other hand, can read the subtle changes in the water and anticipate them, correcting the wheel more effectively. Well, some helmsmen at least. It's in these moments when the true force of the wind is felt. Marisa's 7 tons feel weightless, flying over the water like a thoroughbred eager to run free. From the wheel you sense that nervous energy, as if the boat itself has a life of its own and wanted to break loose. Look at the mainsail, the spreaders are already pressing against the canvas, reminding us of the limit. We can't open it any further. The forecast was right, the wind dropped, but with it came the rain. Luckily we had the cockpit covers to keep us dry, which made the arrival much more pleasant. Visibility felt suddenly, but even so we found a good spot to moor. Soon the wind eased, and we were able to explore the Isle of Mull. Around Tobermory, the island combines wild landscapes with heather-clad hills, quiet coves, and the colourful bustle of the harbour. A place full of surprises! Yo! Thought not all of them pleasant. Close to Tobermory, in Aros Park, the water winds its way between rocks and ferns, a lively stream hurrying down the Aros boom, tumbling into waterfalls in a series of steps. The murmur of the water invites you to stop, to listen, and to let yourself be carried away by the simple, pure beauty of the landscape. From the sea, Tobermory slowly reveals itself. That row of houses appearing one by one, each painted differently, with their colors reflected in the water, like a brook strokes on a coastal canvas. Founded in 1788 as a fishing port, Tobermory was shaped by the hand of Thomas Telford. Today, its name, Gaelic for Mary's Wheel, carries history and charm. It was those brick facades that caught the aid of the BBC. Tobermory became the real-world setting for the children's series Balamory. During filming, many of the houses were transformed into the homes of characters like Miss Holly, Penny Pocket, Eddie McCready, and P.C. Prum. The show might have ended years ago, but Balamory lives on in memory, and Tobermory still welcomes visitors who come looking for the famous colourful houses by the sea. At the foot of the hill stands Tobermory Distillery, founded in 1798, one of the oldest in Scotland still in operation. Here, single malts are crafted with a maritime character, the softer, fruitier Tobermory and the smokier, peatier Ledaig, both infused with the salty air drifting in from the Sound of Mull. The distillery has seen closures, reopenings and reinventions, but it remains the liquid heart of the town. Just a few steps away, right opposite the colourful houses, lies Tobermory Marina. Sheltered from the winds, it offers safe berth for sailors like us seeking rest after a long day at sea. From here you feel the life of the harbour, fishing boats, visiting yachts, and the easy mix of locals and travellers sharing the same coastal rhythm. Marisa will stay here for a couple of nights, maybe 3, enough time to enjoy Tobermory and the calm of its harbour. But soon will be weighing anchor again, and I invite you to join us, because our next heading takes us somewhere new, Localine, a little corner that turned out to be our favorite place of the whole holiday. Do you want to know why? Well, stay with us, because you'll find out in the next episode.